Guys, it's coming down to the wire to get Project Elroy finished for Revolt and get this thing shipped to Anaheim, California. We've been getting all kinds of things knocked out from getting the hood put on the truck, from bumper, trimming and cutting and splicing and doing all kinds of different things to get this truck ready to go. Let's show you guys the product. It is turning out so sick. Starting out here at the back, we've got a T-bar. Every single aftermarket part we put on this truck was provided by 4State Trucks. So huge shout out to 4State Trucks for always getting us things in a timely manner. And we've used some really, really cool parts on this truck that they keep in stock. Starting with the rear T-bar, which is made by 4State Trucks. And every single light we put on the truck here is watermelon glass lens. We're gonna light this thing up here in a little bit when we get ready to pull it out the door and unload it. We have almost, not even, we have an hour and 30 minutes to get this thing completely wrapped up and out the door and on the trailer, because it's now Monday at 3:30 and it has to be in Anaheim, California on Friday. And the truck driver's outside kind of chilling, just waiting on us to get ready to load this thing up. But anyways, we went ahead and put the California rear air hook up on the back here with the rear cross member we got from our friends over at Semi Casual. Nothing is hooked up right now. The truck currently isn't plumbed for airlines for a trailer, but we've got everything there. So when this thing makes it back to Texas, they'll know right where to hook everything up to. We found a used fifth wheel aluminum. Chris got it polished out. I went ahead and painted the pads on it, painted the handle up. That looks really nice. Our shift fenders and fender brackets are all on here. Aaron's making his way around now, getting all of the wheels wiped down. It's already polished, and we'll get someone to do a final polish when we make it out to California. But the hubs, we couldn't find any kind of a cover to go around because they're so, not really the side diameter, but the length of them is just too long for anything that we have available here really anywhere to put a hub cover on it for like the American style like we would normally do. Top of the deck here, we've got our Merit deck plate put on, boxes down in here for our airline and our plugs. Everything is hooked up and completely installed. Underneath the truck though is a Iowa Customs center panel. You can kind of see that piece of chrome there. It has 10 watermelon lights facing towards the belly of the truck. And this big cooling system is pretty crazy looking, isn't it? Now, putting the interior together has been a huge struggle. We'll jump inside right quick because all the parts were taken out of the interior for some reason. Not completely sure why, but we're kind of been dealing with the cards we've been dealt. Now, Trent has been going crazy putting the interior back together. Eventually, the structure will need to get sent off and have a custom interior put in it. But for now, this is kind of what we have to deal with. Here's all the airlines and wiring and stuff. There's some other computer electronics in here for the rest of the truck. But Chris is going to be going along and trying to buff out some of this aluminum, making it look a little bit better because it's a 2003 model truck. We added a toolbox right here on the side of the frame because this is where your fuel tank would be, but it only needs an 80-gallon fuel tank on the side because of the range the truck has. And this is, of course, a nice aluminum toolbox from 4State Trucks, brand new. Check that out. Chrome Shop Mafia one-piece stacks. So from right here all the way to the top is one solid piece. Really nice stuff. We have to finish polishing those out and getting them cleaned up. Trent is inside finishing up putting some of the interior together. We've got to get seats and try to get the flooring put in before this thing heads out, and the headliner. We've got some trucks battery covers and steps right there on the truck. We've got more parts from 4State Trucks, the cab panels. Now we do have sleeper panels, but we're not going to be putting them on the truck right now because right here where they drop down, I think they're like 3 or 4 inch. You can't get to the DEF tank to put DEF in it, or the diesel tank on the other side the way it's mounted. So we're going to have to modify them later on to go around this right here so that you can actually get in there and use it. Now on the front, our new hood, best fit truck parts. These are the hoods we sell here at FCR Salvage. So if anyone's interested in something like this, hit me up. I know this is starting to sound like a commercial, but I'm just gotta kind of show you guys all the parts that went into this thing, because when you seen it when we first got it, it was like really bare, like nothing was on it. Visor, watermelon cab lights up top. We even put some nice window chops on there. Those turned out really great. Brand new breathers and filters and everything in here, so that Scania engine on the hood is truly breathing in air from these Peterbilt breathers. We've got blind breather mounts with all the lights. I mean, it's crazy bright. It's definitely a Debbie Downer to not see this thing completely lit up at night before it heads out there. But the hood turned out great. Our guys over at Fitzgerald Collision knocked the paint job out of the park. I mean, it looks amazing. Brand new Peterbilt emblems, brand new Union Pacific headlights. We've got a Dominguez Ironworks bumper. We've got lights down here in the corners. And when we named the truck Elroy, I kept thinking of Old Roy, right? You know, like an old dog. So we've got a hound dog on the hood. Now, this ain't no Mac. I ain't no Mac. I'm a Peterbilt. Got a hound dog on the hood there. We're gonna be peeling all this stuff off the front bumper here shortly. And I think we've talked about putting some rec wrap on the front of the truck so that when it's going down the highway, headed out there to where it's going, it's not gonna have any bugs and everything all over the fresh paint and all that stuff. So we're probably gonna rec wrap the whole front of this truck to keep it nice and clean. So now you guys have seen everything we've pretty much done to this. We have a lot more to do still in the next hour and a half. Let me click the lights on. Oh, wrong switch. There you go. Got to wiggle it a little bit. But boom, lights. So many lights. And what's crazy? This thing could run for like a month. Leave the lights on for a month and batteries will never go dead.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's like really crazy. I think it looks great. The underglow, the bumper lights. This has been a really fun build. I mean, really stressful. Because nothing is fit. Like, I mean, some stuff is fit, but a lot of nothing. Because it's a 579 Peterbilt frame that they modified. I put a 379 front closing cross member on it. And then they mounted the cab and all of that. So, like, we're having some fitment issues right now with our cab panels touching our step boxes. So, a little problematic there. But we're figuring it out. It's going to work. So Trent's inside, like I said, piecing the interior back together, but since we're not going to have the sleeper completely done, we need to find a cover. What did I just call it again? Curtain. In a truck out back, see if we can throw it in here. Let's go find one. Well, folks, after looking around out here in the junkyard, we found a few, but they're like in really bad shape, like nasty, and I'd rather put nothing in there than put something in there that's really gross. And they can find something to hang in there if they need to at the show, but see, I don't even know. We've got these trucks right here that are new, but I think they've got liners in there, but I don't know if they're going to slide into the track. I don't think they will. Let me climb in here and look. Yeah, it's like a different style. All right, well, everything underneath the hood is complete. All the headlight harnesses are tied up, out of the way, wired up. Aaron has been working on this thing like crazy. Ben, everyone's been pulling their weight. We got some Peterbilt mud flaps put on there. Those look great. Here we go. All clear. Got the kids in the shop. Sounds like someone forgot a wrench under the hood. Watch your head.
I think it was you.
It's right there in front of the radiator. You want to grab it? School just got out. No, it wasn't. What are you talking about? You want to help me close the hood? Help me close the hood. Close it. Thank you. There you go. Dude, what a unit. All right, so hood's closed. We're not opening that boy back up. We're getting these seats put in here. We've got the interior as much dialed as possible with what we have at hand. Everything on the back of the truck is secured, done. Fifth wheel installed, done. Yeah, I think we already talked about that, didn't we?
Yes.
We did. There's just been so much going on right now. Well, folks, at first I think we're going to be able to get our steering wheel on there. We're going to actually next day an adapter here to take with me to California, but I found one that I think, big old think, is the right one. Hey, I got our steering wheel ready. I found an adapter that I think will work. All right, folks, we're down to the wire. Peeling all the chromes covers off of here and getting things ready. Now, I think we're gonna leave this blank for now. We were gonna put a tag in it, but I think Gus is gonna try to find a tag, or we'll try to find one at the expo there, but we'll try to find something to stick in here between now and then. Or maybe we'll pick one up in Florida at the 75 Chrome Shop show and take it with us. But the feller with the trailer here that's gonna be hauling the truck to California is here. We're about to load it up. Just in the nick of time. Well, the fellas, all seats are good to go. I guess turn the master power switches on, ain't it? Just go ahead and turn the key on, let's make sure it airs all the way up. One of these lets the seat like lean back. Oh, it's right here, I think.
Yep.
That lets it slide forward and backwards. Huh. Well, anyways, seats are in it. Filling the fuel tank up with a little bit of fuel. We can only put so much in it because when it goes inside the convention center, it has to have like only less than 25% or something like that. But we're just gonna put a little bit in there so that if they want to start the engine up, they shouldn't have a problem doing that. Yeah, door panels are in. Only thing we're missing is a headliner, I guess. Trent got the, what do you want to call those things? Curtains put back there. So, we'll get this thing pulled out of the shop here in a minute, take some photos, and load it up on the trailer. There you go. Old battery's been hanging out for a minute, ain't it? Boom. Air compressor's running. We need to get some little stickers to put on there. See if the seat airs up properly. Hey. Dang, a little high there. We got lights, camera action, baby. Well, guys, this thing's pulled out here, and it's just mind-blowing that this thing pulls out here under full electric power. I mean, it's just, to see a classic truck that's a hybrid and to be like the first of its kind on American soil is just amazingly awesome. I mean, it's just awesome. I can't even, it turned out great. Yes, we put stacks on it. Yes, they're not hooked up. We're going to be eventually hooking those up, but there's just so many things to get accomplished with things, you know, of course, not fitting perfectly, but, you know, we've made it work. We've made it work. Now, I pulled the chrome covers off of the bumper and the stuff on the side here because we need to get some photos. We're going to use in some literature and stuff at the show, but we're leaving all of the plastic and stuff on the step over here on the driver's side and on the side panel there so that when we take this thing to the shows and whatnot, or when so on transport, it'll be okay. Now, or it's time to go get this thing. I can't even talk, dude. It's been like time crunch getting this thing done. Get this thing pulled in the shop, get it loaded up on the trailer, and get it ready to head out. Oh, I forgot, we replaced the window switch here. So we've got air powered window. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Classic stuff right there. The window chopper off for $9,000. Or the finger chopper off for $9,000. That's a big 10-4 Roger Dodger. was a little stressful loading this thing up, wouldn't y'all say? There she is, all loaded up on the trailer. We've put rec wrap on the front of it. Now, most of this wrap is probably going to be gone by the time it reaches California, but hey, at least we're trying, because getting bugs off of stainless steel, especially new stainless, is like impossible. So there it is, all chained down, looking good. Ben's underneath it somewhere. He had to stretch the trailer out. Those ramps that they use are from like a C-130 or something, because this guy hauls like missiles and stuff for the government. Pretty cool. He's a Russian too. Isn't that crazy? We have lots of Russian and Ukrainian viewers too, but they're not friends, I don't think, right now. I don't know.
They're not.
They're not?
No.
I thought they were like besties.
Not right now.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, she's all loaded up, ready to go. Hope to see if you guys are going to be at the ACT, Advanced Clean Transportation Truck Show in Anaheim, California next week. I think it's Monday through Thursday. Come find us. We'll be at the Revolt booth with our project we have here. This thing turned out awesome. I can't wait to see in front of all the green people's faces. They're nice people. They're just like us. So hope to see you all there. Make sure y'all smash the like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and come see us. And comment down below, what do you think about this thing? That turned out freaking sick. We'll see you guys later.